G'day guys, Anthony from High Country Adventure Tours here, and welcome to part 2 of Big Red's Freshen Up. Now we're in the perfect setting of Victorian High Country at the iconic Fred Fry's hut, and we're going to take you around and show you what we've done this time around. Now in part 1 we showed you some of the things that were really bothering us, but that's all been fixed up now, and to use the old cliche, it's been a bit of a journey, but we got there in the end. The body repairs come up absolutely bang on, but we put a couple of extra goodies on there that were been in the pipeline for a while, and while it was off the road we just got in and got it done, so we're really happy with the result. So let's go check it out, eh? Now the main reason we pulled it off the road was the rust that was forming up in the roof here. Now the reason that was forming, as we explained in part 1, was the rack that we had on here before was a cheap one, and it weighed an absolute ton. What it did is it opened up the seams here along the drip channel, which is a very common problem on a 60, and the rust bubbles started forming. Now also what's common on a 60 is when they start rusting on the roof, they rust from the inside out. So basically all we could see was a couple of fingernails, you know, probably about 3-4 on each side. But once Tony started cutting into it, what he found was like really shocked us. So he had to really get in there and cut out big sections, treat the rust with rust converter and prime as much as he could in there. So hopefully that should be the end of it. He's cut some plates in, welded them and skim filled it and painted it, and it's come up absolutely mint. So we've got an alloy rack on, ARB alloy rack, which we've had for a while now, and seam sealed all the way along, so hopefully that should give it every chance of not coming back. So the other part of the body upgrades on Big Red was getting the front guard done. As we explained in part 1, I painted it 3 or so years ago, and rubbish job, but it looked good. But what was happening every time like a stone hit it, it just chipped. So what Tony did, he stripped it all back and painted it in 2-pack, and it has come up just incredible. Like what this guy can do in his garage, it's just phenomenal. It's you know, personally I don't reckon it's any different than a panel shop finish. So we're really happy with what he's done. And we also got the scrub rails and bar all done in the Valspar. Basically just rubbed the powder coat back and went straight over the top of it, and Valspar is really durable. You know, arguably probably better than powder coat, but so we've done that. Also done the side steps, but you know, they copped a fair bit over the years on the tracks, so that's all looking schmicko now. Bonnet got done as well. As we showed you last time, there was a big dent in the bonnet from when a log rolled off on the top. So yeah, lesson learnt there. We'll next time we do a firewood run, we're going to tie it down every single time. The other focus of this build has been storage in the back. Now over the years it's always been a bit of a hodgepodge. You know, when you pack, you try and organise it the best you can, but everyone knows, like after the first night of pulling everything out, then you go to put it back in, it's never the same. So yeah, we're really focused on making it usable and what suits us best. But what we've actually done, we've got this awesome product called an emu wing. Basically it's a panel that replaces the sliding windows in the 60. They do them for a lot of other models as well, but so we've pulled the whole frame out, and basically it opens up and opens up this whole entire area, which is just fantastic because, you know, the main access has only ever been from the back, but to get into here and you know, access stuff is great. What we're going to do on this side is we're going to build a cavity, and Shane from ProWire's got some really awesome ideas for us as far as what's going to go here. We've got we're going to have inverters, we're going to have DC to DC chargers, we're going to have our solar, we're going to have charging ports for everything, and the other one is we're going to put a travel buddy in. So you know, we've always been hooked up to Shane when we're traveling with him, and we always stuck our food in with him. So now it's our turn to return the favour. But we've also got it on the other side as well. Now what we want to do is we want to utilise all this area in the high roof of the Sahara. So pretty much from here all the way across is wasted space. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a shelving unit in here that we can access from there. So we're going to put our soft things in, like sleeping bags, pillows, chairs, like all that type of thing, with a lockable front on it. And we reckon some shelving on that side that you can access from the back and also from the side will work pretty well as well. We also got to do something as far as a cargo barrier goes. We've never had that, and it's always sort of worried me when we've been traveling with the kids, so that's on the plan as well. So the other part to our storage solution in the back is utilising what we've already got here. Now we've got the four-wheel drive Super Centre Titan drawers in them. Look, a lot of people can four-wheel drive Super Centre stuff, but the drawers, like, we reckon, like, for the money, like, they are absolutely on point. You couldn't make it for that, so this is the reason we're going to stick with it. We got the fridge in here. What we had before was, like, the inbuilt slide that comes with them is absolute rubbish. So initially what was happening, we would pull the fridge out here and then it would hit on the tailgate. So we put another fridge slide on top of that. So basically what we had to do, it was a double pull, come out to here, and then we were like, trying to, get in here. But we got the Ripper MSA drop slide. Thanks Trip in a Van for that. It came out of their BT50 when they had the ute tub before they went to the Norwell canopy. But we bloody love this thing. So it's literally out, down, just enough clearance, hits a tailgate, and easy enough to get in and get what you need. Now with our drawer setup, you're probably no different to us. You pack it, you try and put things in so it's easily accessible. You spend a day on the tracks, you open up the drawer, go looking for something like your sauce or your salt and pepper, and it's just buried. You got to grab everything out just to find that one thing. So what we did is we put some dividers in. Really easy, just some plywood, marine carpet, just screwed them in from the side here, and now, like, everything is where we need it. So, salt, peppers, sauce, like if we want to cook, that's not buried up the back there. And same with this side with all our recovery gear and tools. Keep the tools at the front. It is a 33-year-old vehicle, so we do need to go diving for the tools from time to time. And yeah, so as I said, we're going to stick with them and make the best of what we've got. So guys, that's it, part 2 done of Big Red's upgrades. We're going to do 2 more along the way. Next segment is going to be the 12-volt fit out that Shane at Pro Wire Auto Electrics is going to do. And then the last one will be the final wrap up of Big Red. And we'll also go into the mechanicals of it, what suspension we've got on it, tyres, and all that sort of stuff, what works for us, guys. So if you want to keep up to date, follow us on the social media, and also hit that subscribe button on YouTube to keep up to date with Big Red's progress. But looking forward to getting her back out on the tracks. Cheers.